Yeah, yeah. Get your ass up and hurrah.
Would you like drugs then?
So it's certainly something else to think about there too. And as you say, this is all things that we're taking because we're hopefully trying to lose weight. Now, the symptoms that you had were very, very drastic. I imagine that as with anything, there are sort of different degrees of symptoms. I sort of mentioned sort of puffy, almost sort of look as if there'd been a sort of an allergic reaction, I suppose you could say, and a histamine sort of type look. Other symptoms that people might not relate with anything, but just sort of odd aches and pains. I mean, there's a great list, isn't there? But sort of other things that you found out with the people that you've met and spoken to, Debbie?
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's so many. It's hard to go into them. Racing heart. We hear a lot of people have that racing heart system. And let me tell you, too, that it starts out small. And mine did not seem very big. You know, once in a while I would just get this difficult pain around my heart. And it took years, a couple years before it developed into the migraines. And then it took a few more years before it turned into something else. It's a steady decline. So it starts out very benign. But another thing is you will get the neurological disorders because, like I said, it does affect the brain. And the depression is very, very common. I hear a lot of people who are on all kinds of pills. Also, attention deficit disorder in children. And in Liverpool, there was the University of Liverpool recently, there was a study done, and they found that because of their studies, they are suggesting that hyperactivity or attention deficit disorder or hyperactivity is being caused by MSG. And this is a recent study. I believe it was last fall, 2006, at the University of Liverpool. And they also mentioned aspartame and two dyes, that brilliant blue and quinoline yellow dye number 5 in the United States, or E104 in Europe. Now, you know, and they also gave some of the names in this article for MSG that it's hidden under, which was wonderful to see that. But this is another thing, the amount of children being treated with Ritalin. The sales of a drug like Ritalin to treat ADD has jumped 400% in 4 years. So this is very common. Another thing is people will get the restless leg syndrome. That's another thing. I've heard from so many people that have this restless leg syndrome. It's like a new condition, but we see drugs for it all plastered all over the television ads. And this is also a neurological condition where it's stimulating neurons, and this is the problem we're getting. So there are a lot of different symptoms.
And the joints, of course, the digestion type problems, all the other sort of allergy things, the sneezing, the runny eyes and nose. I mean, the list, as you said, goes on and on and on. You mentioned children there, and also while we're on the subject of sort of other things in our house, but, you know, many pets have allergies to this, and it's also included in some pet foods too. So really, we should be aware. Now, it seems absolutely amazing that, you know, the governments allow this sort of slow poisoning. I mean, I'm not sort of being alarmist here, but this is what we're looking at here, be in everyday food items. And I know there have been lobbies in the past to sort of, perhaps take some of these products, these ingredients off the list, but no, it's still there, isn't it?
No, unfortunately, it's very political, and unfortunately, hello, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
I just heard a buzz.
Yeah, I think we've got somebody else on the line probably as well joining in.
I think I might have pressed a little button here.
Okay.
But, yes, the FDA has labeled it as safe. Now, what a lot of people don't realize is that they let the burden of proof of a substance's safety lie on the shoulders of the producer, which does not really protect the rest of us. And so there have been reports done. Adrienne Samuels, she has a PhD in research, and she has written an article about this, and she has said basically that the tests that they have run on MSG have been biased and have been, she uses other language I won't right now, describing that there's a lot of fraud going on, basically. And they are protecting the food industry because it's a multi-billion-dollar industry that has the money to hire lobbyists and very smart lawyers to make the greatest scientist look like a fool when he's being subpoenaed or questioned about this substance. So it is, unfortunately, and I'm sad to say, that it is a problem in the United States, and it is a matter of politics and greed. And so I'm hoping, and we've always said that it may take a small country like England, and here is this report from Liverpool, that will give us the evidence we need to start the ball rolling for change.
Well, I would like to thank you very much for having started the ball rolling for change, certainly amongst our listeners, I'm sure. Debbie, if people want copies of your book, we have them up on our website. They can click there and get a copy of it. If they want to see your website and just sort of check out and read more about this and learn more about this, where should they go? It's
www.msgmyth, that's myth.com.
So it's
msgmyth.com.
Okay,
yes.
And we'll put that one on our website on the link through from the programme also, so that people can get it from there. So msgmyth.com for more information. Right. And I take it that you and your family are well and fit and healthy now, Debbie, yes?
Oh, we're doing wonderfully, and my son is doing wonderfully too, and so we're very, very, very pleased.
But you have to, I guess, constantly be on guard.
Oh, yes, constantly. And this is just, it should be treated just like a condition like diabetes or any other condition that gets the respect that it needs from the medical community. And it's not. And so we need to get the word out there so that it is researched and the information is spread everywhere.
Well, thank you Thank you for spreading it with us today. Thank you very much, Debbie.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Imagine how much money they spent trying to silence good people who are putting their lives on the line to fight for change.
Here's your drug, sir. Have a nice day.